but good morning. Okay, so I saw that Chantel did another mukbang, and it was just as cheap and stupid as all everything she's been doing lately. So I don't think we're gonna get any good food content out of her, and even if it was decent food, she'd probably wipe it all over her face and say, mmm, so good. Right? That's why you've been using ranch dressing so much lately, girlfriend. Um, her content is absolutely sexualized content. Period. Um, Breezy did confirm that she accepted a feeder request over Cameo. There were a few live streamers out there speculating that that was the portal for quite some time. And apparently, to some degree, it is. She might be getting requests over Instagram too, you guys. I also just went into Shakara's vlog that she just posted like 30 minutes ago about her cheat day because I wanted to see what she was going to make. I'm always interested to see what like the fitness gurus cook up for themselves and what they consider a cheat. It's probably just like more calories than they would normally have, right? But I'm not going to watch a video where it looks like you're wearing a thong or nothing at all. Like, I already get to see all of the bodybuilding photos come down my feed. I really don't need to have that vision of you walking around your kitchen in either nothing or just a thong. Not not interested. If you're not posing in a fitness contest, I don't need to see that. I don't fucking need to see that. And it still seems like you haven't um, tried to make amends with Yaba because I watched her live stream this morning, and it doesn't seem like you've actually made the apology for for putting forward a weight assessment on somebody who does not mukbang, does not discuss her health conditions online, and has never made that part of her content. That's really inappropriate. Wow. I also had to do my interview, the first part of, I'm going through another QME. So the QME is supposed to be like the final medical assessment when they decide um, what happens to you, right? I actually had one of these earlier in the year, and the guy who evaluated me said that he felt like through more physical therapy, I could recover. So they sent me to this intensive physical therapy thing that was 4 hours a day. It was 1 hour of physical therapy, 1 hour of yoga, 1 hour of mental therapy. It was like group therapy. So I was like listening to people trauma dump for an hour and 1 hour of art, like art. Supposed to, I guess calm you down or whatever, like make you forget about your pain. Because I asked, why is this part of the program? It's supposed to make you forget about your pain for a little bit. Um, One day she pulled out a book, the teacher, she pulled out a book that she wrote and drew all the illustrations. It was like a children's book, except for with really fucking scary images in it, right? And it was just all of the negative feelings that she had. after, I think it was after her husband died or something like that. And I'm just like, do I really need this sort of negativity every single day? I was going home every day and throwing up from being in that program. So I said, I got to dial it back, guys. Like, I'll come in for the physical therapy and the yoga, but I'm not going to listen to the trauma dumping and be a part of these other classes because I'm getting sick. I'm going home and throwing up, right? So they said, nope, you got to do all 4 hours or we won't get paid. I'm like, well, then I guess I can't do it because I cannot live this way. I cannot go home and throw up every single day just to be a part of your program, period. So I had this part two of the QME. This was the second telephone interview. The first one was earlier this year. And I told him straight up, I'm worse. I'm having more muscle failures. My leg is collapsing on me. I have injured my right leg now as a result of this because I fell down and overextended my right foot. I fell in the hall and hit my head on the tile. I have, fallen in bathroom situations. I have to crawl in and out of the bathtub. I can't even take a shower, you guys, because the last time I tried to take a shower, when I was washing my hair, I started getting tremors. I started violently shaking. So I can't take showers anymore. Can't do it. So fortunately, I have a Roman tub. Unlike what Are You Serious? I watched about half of Are You Serious's live stream from last night. I think I fell asleep before she even went live because like I was really tired yesterday, but um she showed basically what were probably pictures from the apartment building they live in that were like stock footage for advertising for people to go rent there. And their bathing arrangements are crazy. Like the shower is tiny, so she's probably not using that at all. But the bathtub is also just like your standard bathtub. So, like I said, I recommended this a while ago. I think that she should get a medical chair and bathe that way because obviously she can't fit in that bathtub and she's not going to be able to fit in that shower. So, if she just got like a medical chair to put in the bathtub, she could sponge bathe. It's going to be difficult to do her hair, but if she gets like just something to pour water over her head, she could get it done. She could get it done. I mean, she's basically at the point where she needs like geriatric care, right? She's worse than me. I have a Roman tub, although I could fit in my other bathtub, which is the same size as what Chantel has in her bathroom. I can fit, and I have fit in that bathtub. But I prefer my Roman tub, obviously, because it's so much more space, right? And it gives me more options for like trying to shave my legs and shit. Because that's always a challenge, trying to figure out where do I put my legs to shave them and how do I get them up on this surface. And I have to crawl in and out. Well, no, I can step into the bathtub, but I have to crawl out of it. Because now I'm all wet and slick and I'm having a hard time getting up, right? So I had that interview this morning and had to explain to him that the muscle failures have been increasing. I've had harder times. I've been falling more frequently, and I don't think he asked me like, can you type? Can you um, write? And I said not for very long because every time I try and type and write, I end up having tremors. So this is a full body muscle failure that I'm experiencing through complex regional pain syndrome. And it is just outrageous that Chantel has been coming to my channel and trying to imitate my symptoms. Because I swear to God, if her feet were curling in and she was experiencing muscle failure, she would be breaking bones. She'd be breaking legs, she'd be breaking ankles, she'd be breaking wrists on the way down and arms. This is my bone bruise from falling on Saturday. A bone bruise. How do you think Chantel would have fared if she fell the way that I fell on Saturday? Her arm would have been shattered because she has so much weight and all that gravity. She needs to stop lying about her fucking symptoms. I'm even curious about the diabetes at this point because she clearly does not care. She said something on a live yesterday that she was going to test her sugars today and then did a mukbang of eating a bunch of KFC. It's not even good food. It's not even like the kind of food that you would be interested in eating. Like, what is her audience exactly? Is this just a bunch of like lower class, poor people that love fast food? Is that what her audience is at this point? Because she's not showing anybody interesting meals whatsoever. It's just disgusting fucking fast food every single time. I had a few Eugenia Cooney things in my feed too. But I kind of don't want to get into that anymore because, like, a lot of what is coming up in my feed are so short and sensationally cut that I don't know if I'm getting the context right. I do have jalapeno chips here. And they're yummy. I love these things. I've been eating these for years. I don't eat chips very often, but I decided I needed some chips. I've been cooking my meals almost every day for the last few days. Mostly chicken, Because I bought like one of these big things of like chicken drums. So I'll probably have that for dinner. I'll do some chicken drums. And I have some leftover salad. And I have the potato salad. So I'll do that. I've been searching the internet for a tan balcony canopy or tent. Whatever, you know. I haven't been able to find one that would fit this space. They're all way too large. These are like all intended for like outdoor parties and shit. I haven't been able to find anything. Hey Clara, how you? Yo Jenna, just saying hi on my lunch break, running to Del Taco. I like Del Taco better than Taco Bell. Did you see her Taco Bell mukbang? That was gross too. She's like, it's Taco Tuesday. That's why I'm having a quesadilla or whatever. No, she called it she refuses to call it a quesadilla, which is what it is, right? Um, she called it a like a cheese wrap or something like that, and it had carne asada in it and cheese and I think maybe some peppers or something. But she also made sure that there was so much sour cream in it that it got all over her face. Got all over her face. And who the hell wants fries from Taco Bell? I don't like the fries from Del Taco either, Clara, but I do like the chicken soft tacos at Del Taco. I do like those. And I like their breakfast rollers. Um, Seriously, Del Taco forever and always. Exactly, Clara. It's way better than Taco Bell. I mean, if you gotta do fast food, that's what you gotta do, right? I mean, obviously, it's better to just go to a Mexican restaurant, but chicken soft tacos here with no sauce. Gross. Oh, they didn't give you any packets? I always ask for the Del Inferno sauce. I always ask for the Del Inferno sauce. But I only want one packet. One is enough. I just open up my taco, squeeze it all in, snap it back together. And that's my lunch. I just need one taco. That's enough for me. And I already have soda at home, so. And I usually just like, I'll go get it and just bring it home, you know? I'm gonna make some chicken drumsticks tonight and some salad and potato salad. And I'm gonna start my artichokes. So with the artichokes, I I steam them, but then I chill them overnight. Because I don't do like the regular way where it's like you eat them hot and you dip them in butter or mayonnaise or something. The way I do artichokes is um, specifically I use Bernstein's Italian dressing. So I will steam my artichokes upside down. They're not that layered up with sauce, though. I mean, you can still get a little of that Del Inferno in there. I feel like they don't fall apart as much, the soft tacos, Clara. Whereas when you get the crunchy ones, they're like you take a bite and it's like it's like it falls all over the place, right? Um, so I'm not so much of a hard shell person. That's not really where I roll. But anyway, so I'm gonna make my artichokes, and the way I do this is first of all I cut off the bottoms so that they're flat on the bottoms. I also then cut off the top of all of the leaves. First of all, because there's no artichoke meat on the top of the leaves. It's the secret sauce that I'm not a fan of. I think it's. I have a feeling it's like sour cream or something. Because it's kind of white looking, the secret sauce. Anyway, so you cut off the tops of the leaves, and I also take a knife and cut off the top of the artichoke. I'm not going to be able to do this on video, guys, so that's why I'm just like describing it to you. Then I soak them for about 10 minutes in a mixture of vinegar and water because that helps cleanse them. If there's any sort of, bugs from the farm that have gotten into the leaves, they will come out if you soak the artichokes for about 10 minutes in a mixture of water and vinegar. So once I've done that, then I rinse them and I steam them over garlic, water, obviously, water, salt, garlic, and depending on what citrus fruit I have in the house, I might do lime or lemon or something like that. I think right now I just have like lemon or lime juice, so I'll put some of that in. And then I steam them for about 45 minutes and then I let them cool down. And then I pour the Bernstein's Italian dressing into the top where it starts expanding into all of the leaves. And I cover it with saran wrap and I chill them overnight. That is my best way to eat artichokes. They're so good because it's like a salad. It's like a salad. And when you finally get down to the bottom, you've got the heart, and you can throw some extra like lettuce leaves or something in there and have a salad because you already got a seasoned salad dressing in the bottom of your bowl. That's how I do it, you guys. How do you like your new job, Clara? Is it turning out well for you? She's probably ordering right now. She doesn't like the secret sauce and the chicken soft tacos. I don't know. I always liked it. I love their chicken. I love their chicken soft tacos. But I can't stand Taco Bell. I haven't eaten at Taco Bell since they got rid of the Mexi Melt, and that was like years ago. That was quite literally the only thing on the menu I would eat. Because their menu items are so fucking weird. They're always like, here's a chalupa, you know? Here's a. It was always weird ass shit. Whereas the Mexi Melt was like just so simple. It was just cheese and beef and some onion, I think. wrapped up in a small tortilla. And they were really cheap. They were like the dollar menu items. Those were great. But they got rid of them. They don't have the Mexi Melts anymore. Can you ask for them to give you them without the sauce? Is it possible that they would do that for you, Clara? Hey, Kensley. Hello from London. It's got to be quite late for you, isn't it? New job is working out great. Thank you. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. The first 2 months are usually the honeymoon, so keep me posted. I had a friend call me yesterday because she's trying to figure out what her next steps are. She's also on a medical leave. But she's going to need to either go back or find something else very soon. And so she was kind of freaking out about it yesterday. And I was like, you know what? Call a temp agency. You've got a great resume. You'll get a lot of assignments. And that's probably the best way to do it. Plus, I mean, having those temp assignments is kind of nice because um, you don't have to deal with the honeymoon process and when people start showing their real selves to you on the job. Quesadillas, Robert. Quesadillas are good. I like quesadillas. I mean, it's not going to be my first choice to order a quesadilla, though. When I go up to the Mexican place that I like here, which is, authentic Mexican, um, I either order the albondingos soup, which is their meatball soup, or I will order like an enchilada, or I'll order a taco. Usually I do a la carte though because like they Mexican joints also bring out like this serving platter of food where it's filled with rice and beans and it's so much food. I end up with at least 2 or 3 meals out of it if I get it that way. However, if I just order like a taco, like carne asada or pollo or um, carnitas, if I order a taco, then I can maybe have some guacamole and chips and a margarita because they have great margaritas. They're really good. And I don't have to worry about the fact that I've got this huge serving of food in front of me that I'm going to have to take home in, a doggy bag, basically. I've also been trying to consider whether I adopt another pet because, Pumpkin had to be put down in March because of his health concerns. And I've been wondering if I get another pet. But I really would rather have 1 or 2 small dogs right now. However, with my leg being so unreliable, I'm a little scared to make that commitment, knowing that I would have to walk them a couple times a day. Um, it would probably be good exercise for me, but it's just I don't want to end up in a situation where I've fallen and I can't get up, kind of thing, which is totally possible, given where I've been. One time I had barbecue pulled pork nachos this year. It was a big plate of them. They were good. They do great pulled pork in the South. There used to be a restaurant near where I worked in Virginia. I was in Henrico County, and there was a place called Grandpa Eddie's that had such good barbecue. It's a little buggy out here, you guys. They had great barbecue, and they had like cream spinach and collard greens and creamed corn and cornbread. It was so good. I loved that place so much, but they closed. Mm-mm-mm. They closed, you guys. Grandpa Eddie's. We used to go there quite a bit. So good. Is there anything good on TV tonight, you guys? Because it seems like Girl World is kind of boring today. Like, who the hell wants to watch a KFC mukbang? I'm not gonna like comment on a KFC mukbang. I'm not gonna comment on any of these mukbangs again, unless she is telling me some story, like dramatic story that is comment worthy, right? I'm not at all interested in watching her smother food all over her face and the front of her gown, whatever that is. Which is amazing that she gets it all over there, too. Hey, gorgeous. How are you, Danny? Is it is it pretty late where you are right now? Aren't you in Saudi Arabia? I'm snacking on some chips. Jalapeno chips. Yummy. Um, but I don't know how you do that. How do you pull yourself all the way up to a mukbang table? You've got your entire body pressed against this table because your entire gunt is under the table, right? And yet still you're getting food everywhere. How is that possible? It's 10 p.m. Okay, well that's not too terrible. 10 p.m. isn't I mean, you're a big girl. 10 p.m. isn't terrible. um Barb's and Chantel can be besties. Which one is Barb's? I don't know if I'm watching Barb's. Who's Barb's? Have you watched the drama between Yaba and Shakara? Oh, Barb's. Yes. Okay. Jeffrey's friend on TikTok. I don't think. I think Barb's would just sit there the whole time doing. Like, I don't think She and put you on. Um, you mean her five head? I got a five head too. Let's be real. She's been pulling her hair back too far, I guess. I don't know what's going on there, but Jeffrey makes fun of her too. I haven't really been paying attention to that world all that much lately. Laughing my ass off. She is on Jeffrey's payroll. Well, they all are. But at the same time, they're clout chasers. Okay, so here's the drama. Basically, Shakara was in some sort of chat with um, other reactors who are less friendly to this side of the fence, if you will. They are more supportive of Chantel, and they therefore attack the reactors who are critical of what she's putting out there. So Shakara basically was goaded into guessing how much Yaba weighed, and her assessment was outrageous. She said 370 pounds. And it was just an outrageous number to throw out there. And then she wrote this community post just going into a tirade about how much she doesn't like how Yaba covers Chantel, and she feels like she's being mean to her or whatnot. I've tried to, be somewhat neutral in this situation throughout the week and just say, hey, you should really apologize for that because that was some bullshit. You can't just, when somebody is not making their content about mukbangs and about their health, um, then you have no right, because this is a fitness coach. Shakara is a fitness coach, so she has a greater responsibility here. You really have no business weighing in and making assessments about somebody who has not put that sort of information online, you know? And so Shakara is expecting a hit campaign to hit her tomorrow. I don't know why. I don't know what sort of heads up she's gotten. Yaba was talking about it this morning again, just like, I can't believe she said XYZ about me, kind of thing. And then I just watched a Shakara video where it looked like she was making food naked from the waist down. So I'm a little confused about what's happening. I'm a little confused. She might have had a thong on, but that's not exactly how I cook in my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because they were both body shaming each other, and it affected her too, and so she wants to like show off that she's got like a great ass or something. But honey, don't do it while you're cooking. Mm-mm. Well, she either had a thong on or she was naked from the waist down. Shakara. Because when she lifted up her arms to grab something, her shirt came up and you can fully see her butt cheeks. So I just, if you're doing a cooking video, I find that really fucking inappropriate. You don't go into the kitchen and cook naked on fucking YouTube. Could you imagine if Chantel did that bullshit? That would. I mean, I know that she has done that sort of stuff in the past. I don't think she's cooked while doing it, but it is so weird and inappropriate. Yikes. I agree, but it also seems to display like a level of insecurity that has bubbled up this week. And that really didn't need to happen. I already said what she needed to say, which is, I'm sorry that this happened. I was goaded into replying to this conversation. I should have thought better of it and not weighed in, and I apologize if I insulted you. That's what she should have fucking said. I'm glad I'm making you laugh, Tanny. That's the point of React channels. We're supposed to entertain you. Fucking, I can't. She must be really insecure this week. Because she already, like, she's got all her bodybuilding photos up already. Like, we already know what her body looks like. You don't need to fucking cook naked in your. You don't need to cook naked in your kitchen. By the way, it looks like she has a kitchenette as well. Because it looks like her washing machine is in her kitchen, just like Chantel. There's a meet greet next week at Jeffrey's store with Eugenia and Barb's. I hope we get some tea. So embarrassing. Well, you know how it's gonna be. You're gonna have Eugenia standing way in the fucking back, right? She's gonna be just trying to like photobomb. She's gonna like photobomb. While Jeffrey's gonna be like, "Here's my black friend. Here's Barb's." I'm I am so racially sensitive. Here's my black friend with the five head. That's how he rolls. There's most of the content I've been seeing coming out about them is so short that it's like I can't even cover it. Have I seen the video of Eugenia at the store and someone thought she was a man? No, I haven't seen. Someone thought she was a mannequin, huh? Oh my God, we all know why he has her as a friend. I know, she's the token. Let's be real. She is the token. Because he doesn't seem like he actually would really enjoy her personality, you know? And he's far more generous about it with her than he is with other people. But even sometimes he lashes back at Barb's. He does. Like, he loses his patience there too. And if people make fun of her, um, he just laughs. Like, he doesn't defend her. He doesn't, you know, he's a dick. I wouldn't want to be his friend. I don't care if he's got a freaking ranch with yaks on it. Yes, and they told her that. She didn't like that. Laugh out loud. She awkwardly just laughed and ran away. Yeah, it's happened a couple of times actually. It's happened a couple of times. Oh my God, someone was making fun of her weight and he was laughing. Why would you want to have a friend like that? He's dick. Like, and he's on a downward decline. Like, I don't know how these people think that being popular on MySpace in the late aughts when the platform was already going away because everybody was moving to Facebook is something to be like, look at how cool I am. I was on the side stage of the Warp Tour before they stopped doing the Warp Tour. He did a side stage appearance. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I saw Porno for Pyros on the side stage at Lollapalooza. And I saw Jane's Addiction on the main stage, but I have a feeling that I have better concert moments than Jeffree Star does. He just wanted to get up there and try and say shocking things, racist things, homophobic things, and um, get a reaction from the audience. Oh, Jenna, you're always a good time. That's what my boyfriend says. Always a good time. Um, Ex-boyfriend, but we are kind of reconciling a little bit, so we'll see. Um, can't even. That's hilarious. I did you see, Danny, that Chantel took my advice to do battles on TikTok? Jeffrey is a mess. Laugh out loud. I hate how he is always screaming and crying for gifts when he is a million. I know. I feel like it's a video game for Jeffrey. It's and maybe even for Eugenia, because I don't know that she really needs the money either. It seems more like they're addicted to a video game. Okay, so basically on one of her live streams, and she put out a community post about this too. She said that she was going to start doing battles on TikTok. This is like a week after I suggested on one of my lives she should just do battles on TikTok. She should be sending requests to people like Jeffree Star and Eugenia Cootie if she's looking for additional income, right? So I guess it was yesterday. She said, if anybody in my audience knows Amberlyn Reed, can you tell her that she should battle me on TikTok? So she seriously took my advice. Like, she's going for it. Like, um, I don't know how you get into the battles of TikTok, or like how you are able to send requests if you have to have like a certain number of followers before you can send a request. But it seems like, I mean, you've watched it, Danny. That it seems like a lot of the people that Jeffrey accepts for battles aren't all that popular. I don't think. Maybe they are, but they seem like, who are you kind of thing. Like, who are you kind of thing. Maybe they have a lot of followers on TikTok. I really don't know. But somehow they send requests to each other. And Eugenia recently has been apparently trying to get scheduled battles and has been getting stood up by the people who are supposed to battle her, because people are bowing out. Her age restriction is not totally gone, it sounds like. So that's been going on for a while. They aren't, laugh out loud, Jess. Weird people. Jeffrey has lost it. He is really not a celebrity that he used to be. I had never even heard of the dude until like last October. I didn't even know he was a celebrity. I didn't know about his cosmetics. I didn't know about his music career. I knew nothing about this guy. Like, and I am somebody who has gone to dozens of like weenie roasts and Lollapaloozas, and I've gone backstage and hung out with the bands. So I'm just so confused how this guy was like under the radar for me this entire time. And everybody's like, yeah, he's a celebrity. What do you mean he's a celebrity? I've never heard of this Joker before, and he seems like a complete asshole. I've never heard of him before. I only heard about him when I started following the Eugenia Cooney stuff, and that was because I was watching Oh Lordy, It's Jordy. And I can't even remember how Oh Lordy, It's Jordy showed up in my feed. Probably because I had been following Peter Mon and Dustin daily. It's like it's so circular, right? Like it's just you get all these recommendations from, oh, okay, so I'm gonna learn about the Ruby Frankie situation now from reporting live from my sofa. And then I'm going to get some more information about Colleen Ballinger from Peter Mon and from, what's the kid's name? Adam McIntyre. And then all of a sudden, Jordy's in my feed, and I'm like, what the hell is this bullshit? Can't wait to see Eugenia say sorry every 2 seconds to Jeffrey for making silly mistakes at the meeting. Great. She kisses his ass so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not now. Not now, Eugenia. I don't have time for this. Not now. So sorry. It's sad. It looks like a very toxic, codependent relationship, doesn't it? It looks really bad. Like, I just, I mean, they're not even like dating. They're not a couple, obviously. He's gay, and she's obviously an incel, right? But that relationship is so weird. That was so embarrassing. Not now. Not now, Eugenia. Did you see the video where he was with, I think he was with Barb's? And no, it was a dude. It was a dude. And one of his many dogs was like choking on something in the kitchen behind him. And he made it a joke about Eugenia and said, Eugenia, finish your dinner, honey. He's a real asshole, you guys. And he might have been bi at some time in his life, but I think he's firmly fixed in men at this point. And I've seen a lot of people do that. I've seen a lot of people do that. Say that they're bi when they're younger and then move into full blown. Nope, totally going with dudes at this point. Yeah, that I think I actually covered it, but it was a little while ago. No way. Wow, that's gross. Did he say that on a live? Yeah, he did. He did. It was, I don't think they were battling while this happened, but it was alive on TikTok. You could probably find it faster on Jadedness's channel because I cover so much foodie beauty. Well, actually, maybe that's not true. I do have a playlist for the Eugenia Cooney content, and because I've been covering less of it, lately, you might be able to find it faster there. But I'm fairly certain I covered that one. I think it happened after. I think it happened after the fake eating. I'm fairly certain it happened after the videos of her fake eating came out. So there's that. Okay, I gotta run because I've almost been doing this for an hour. I know, right? It is. She is a disaster, right? Eugenia Cooney disaster. She is a disaster. So I think I named it appropriately. I did the best that I could there. Um, I gotta run because I am going to be preparing some chicken drumsticks, and I think my vegetable is going to be salad. I got to think about this. Yeah, I'm going to do salad and potato salad. I love you too, girlfriend. Danny, I hope you're. I mean, you're like getting pretty close to bedtime anyway, right? Um, I hope it's not going to be too hot for you this summer, but it sounds like it's going to be pretty bad out there in the Middle East. So far it's been temperate out here. It doesn't really get higher than like 70 to 85 tops. Like you can see I'm sitting here at 12 o'clock in a sweatshirt. But that's also because I'm in the shade. Like if I was sitting this in the sun, I'd take this off, right? Jaden has blocked me. Why? She was appearing in my feed this morning, so I don't know why she would have blocked me. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that because a lot of the shit that she does is very speculative and kind of conspiracy theory. So I don't need to deal with whatever drama she wants out there. Her content was so short that it wasn't really worthy of covering anyway. So, whatever. I don't know why she would have blocked me, but if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. Anywho, I am wrapping it up here. So thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this live. Please like the video and put some comments down when I conclude here to help with the algorithms. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.